diesel-soaked joint. From the does this go here to the when will it be? It's a masterclass in the great stupidity. The buses are glowing with a sign in the front, in letters so big they could weather a shunt. It says Piccadilly in neon and gold, but a passenger stops me remarkably bold. He pokes his head in with a squint and a frown. Does this bus by any chance go into town? I look at the destination, I look at the man. Only if the sign is part of a trick secret plan. Then a lady comes a-running, all out of her breath, like missing the bus was a matter of death. How long will the next one be, driver? She cries with a desperate look in her watering eyes. I check on my watch and I check on the street. I give her a look that is bitter and sweet. How long will it be? Well, if you must know, it's about 38 feet. Is this the front of the bus? That's a lad in a cap, as I'm sitting right here with the wheel in my lap. Does the circular route go around in a square? Do I have to pay if I'm not really there? If I sit on the top, will I get there as fast? I tell him the bottom deck's always the last. Then a fella leans in with a panicked expression. Do you know where the bus in front of you's gone? Or what's happened to the 201? I stare at the road and I stare at the sky. I give him a very long heavy-set sigh. Do I look like a psychic or a man in the sun? No, I'm driving this one. I'm driving a single, just a one level high, with nothing but roof between us and the sky. Someone pokes their head in. Are you full, driver dear? As they're squashed up against my left-hand side mirror, I say no, there's plenty of room upstairs. And they look at me puzzled with vacant-eyed stares. Are there any seats, driver? He asks with a stare as he hangs off the rail in the humid hot air. I say you can have this one with a bit of a glare, but I doubt we'll get far if I'm not sitting there. Does this bus go to E17 4BZ? I look at him blankly, I'm quite at sea. What do I look like? A bloody A to Z? Or a postman with letters to deliver in bed? Driver, she chirps, do you go to Stockport? I tell her the truth with a bit of a grin. Well, the bus does, so I suppose I must too, unless I jump out and leave it to you. What time does this bus leave? He asks with a sigh. What time does it leave? Well, to tell you the truth, we haven't decided yet. Does this bus go to the hospital? A gentleman groans. I say only if I crash it, so hold on real tight. Can I get a child's fare? Asks a man of 44. I say sure, if you've shrunk since the break of the dawn. Oh, the questions they ask as they step on the floor are enough to make any man bolt for the door. With a blank staring face and a finger to point, they're looking for wisdom in this diesel-soaked joint. Does this bus stop at the next stop, driver? No, I usually just teleport over it, mate. What time does the 10 o'clock bus leave? Well, 10